Hey everyone, and welcome back to drawing. On this channel you can learn and upgrade your skill, and for this I'm here to giving you all lessons to learn about drawing. In this tutorial guys, I will show you how to draw a realistic hand with nails. As you can see, very long nails. We need to use the black color from the colorized pencils, and we need to use mechanical pencils using graphite HB grade and 4B grade to drawing lace dress and also a few rings on the finger. Subscribe on my channel and don't forget about the bell notification for any videos. Thank you very much for subscribing guys, and don't forget, let's draw again. I'm gonna start this tutorial using HB grade to draw the shape of the hand, and after that we coloring the nails. We need to draw very long nails, and also we need to respect the highlights. As you know already, for the highlights we're using eraser, and you will see during the tutorial how I add highlights. But for the first time I'm outlining using HB grade. The outline is very important guys, because this outline helps us for the shape of the hand. So in this tutorial guys, I will show you my way to draw a realistic hand with nails, and also we need to build a lace dress. It's only a sleeve. In lace everything is a normal suit, so stay with me again to upgrade your skill and follow my steps to draw. It's about to drawing very sophisticated Vogue suit, so stay with me and I will show you all necessary steps. Of course, remember guys, we leave the paper blank for highlights. When we need to draw highlights, more easy to erase. So when I'm starting with the nails, I'm coming straight away with colored pencil, because I need to draw very dark and black nails, like the hair I did on before, as you can see here. And I'm coming in more layers using black color from Prismacolor Premier. My way is by circles, working layers, till I achieve dark tone. Also don't forget, as you can see in previous tutorials, I'm using dry brush for dark tone. So we need to use again dry brush to achieve the dark tone that we're looking for. I'm coming with second layer, and you will see grade of the tone changing. And for the second layer I can start using dry brush to see how many layers I need till I achieve the dark tone. Also I'm focused on the details, because it's a small part of drawing. I'm going straight with the details and the shadows as well. Keep your pencil sharp always for easy work for details. I'm adding first time dry brush to see if I need to go darker or not. As you've seen in my previous tutorials, that's my way to draw dark tone, black color, using graphite pencil or colored pencil, black pencil and dry brush. I'm coming one more layer because it's very dark. Also guys, for the highlights I will show you I'm using jelly roll again today for better effects and realistic drawing. I have 3 layers did already, so I'm coming now with dry brush, and I need to repeat for all nails the same steps. As you can see, using dry brush the tone changing, and we can make very black. Once I'm done with the nails, now I can finish the part of the hair as well, so I'm staying on black because I'm working with black color and very light, as I did before, working in layers, coloring this side of the hair. And of course I need to mix with a bit green, dark green. But now I need to make sure I let the part of the paper for highlights, so we're not working on that side. Hope you enjoy guys for hair drawing. Now you know my way how I draw hair, and stay with me for more videos. I leave the paper blank for highlights so we can see the difference between nails and hair. I'm using black color, but if you like you can use mechanical pencil for details. As I'm a professional artist, I can use straight away the black color. I'm working in layers as you can see, and I repeat the layers till I achieve the dark tone. So my way always is working layers, so I'm not pressing with a pencil, that's my way. Keep my paper always good for work. Also I'm using dry brush again, because I'm looking for black, dark tone. As you can see, I'm taking all steps, and I'm going very slowly, so I can follow the reference photo. In this way I can add all necessary details. For the highlights on the nails, I'm gonna use jelly roll. If you remember when I draw the glasses, I show you the highlights very good using jelly roll. And I'm just dotting and highlighting the necessary parts of the nails. In this way we can draw realistic nails. As you can see, the nail changing now and the drawing become realistic. I'm using jelly roll when I draw sweat skin, also watery eyes, and I recommend this jelly roll to use. Very easy to use also. And I'm going on 4B grade and I finished with the outline. Now I see the outline are okay, so I just need to add more texture on the lace gloves. And now I'm looking to imitate the lace, and I'm going by circle till I'm happy with the material. If it's darker, I'm coming one more layer. But I need to make sure this side of the finger lead is very transparency, so we need to work with HB grade, and I will telling you when I'm going there. The bottom side is darker because it's about the cotton, and on the top we need to lay it like transparency to make perfect the design. I do my best, guys, to explain you everything you need to know about realistic drawing and all my steps, so you can learn and achieve more and upgrade your skill. Stay with me and you can learn everything about realistic drawing. As I told you before, I'm learning by myself and upgrading my skill every time when I draw. So we're using this mechanical pencil to doing the same all fingers. As you can see, I'm working by parts and taking every finger one by one. So first time for the first layer, I'm going very soft light circles to prepare the lace part for the work. Second layer, I'm coming with a bit pressure on the pencil and I draw the details. Where I need darker, I'm just adding a bit pressure on my pencil. I'm following the reference photo for all possible details. This is 4B grade, guys, and we're working the lace part of the fingers. For the final step, I'm coming with 8B grade because it's darker, so I need to respect the reference photo. Just dotting and imitating the material, and as you can see, already changing everything. And close to the finger, I need to draw in gradient so I can blend with soft brush. I need to repeat for all fingers using 8B grade to adding dark tone. Because I have already the outline for the fingers, I'm going darker so I can achieve the dark tone. As I told you before, guys, if you have good eye visual, you can draw anything. Just follow the reference photo. I'm working layers now and I'm adding a bit pressure on my pencil, only on the left side of the line, as you can see. And because it's about the lace glove, I need to let this lighter coming again, so I can add on the top line necessary pressure, and by very small circles I'm going to finish the line. As you can see, when I'm draw the details, I'm going very slowly because I need to follow the reference photo more than necessary times. If you're interested for how to draw lace dress, you can find my tutorials on Marilyn Monroe portrait drawing. It's the same lesson, only for how to draw lace dress, and you can learn step by step how I draw. Now I'm coming and I'm looking for details, but I'm staying on circles, very small circles, so I can imitate the lace. I draw now the first finger and I repeat the same steps, but this side, because it's darker than first, I can come in now with a bit pressure on the pencil from the beginning. When I'm talking about the pressure of the pencil, don't think about pressing hard over the pencil. We're still working light with the pencil, just push a little bit into your paper. And now to imitate the lace, I'm just go by circles till I'm happy with the tone and shadow on the lace. I'm going a bit darker now and I'm following the reference photo for possible details. Also, we need to draw some jewels, rings, and we'll leave this part of the paper blank. As you can see, I'm using the same technique for all glove or sleeve, maybe it's a full sleeve, and I'm adding the pressure only where the shadow is, on the left part of the line, as I did on the first. When I draw a lace material, guys, I'm doing very slow and I'm taking easy for all details. In this way I can draw hyper realistic and close with the reference photo. coming one more layer because it's about the shadow. And as you can see, the details are already there. If I need to use for dark tone, I'm going straight away on 8B grade. For me, it's not a reason to take another grade, because I'm working in layers. Using 8B grade, I can achieve faster and better the details and also the shadows. What's happened if I'm doing this using 8B grade, I will stay all day long trying to achieve this dark tone. Now I need to just dotting very soft to imitating the lace, and I'm staying on 8B grade, but this time I'm working very light. As you can see, the pencil is almost touching my paper. This is very sophisticated portrait, Billie Eilish, but I like to work hard so I can improve myself. I'm changing now for 8B grade and I'm outlining the second ring, and very light, as you can see, to know where the ring is. I will not draw the ring now. I'll carry on with the hands, with the fingers, so I come back for 8B grade and I finish the details. I'm going on the same technique by circles to leave the lace dress material visible. Of course, we're working in layers to achieve the dark tone where the shadow on the finger is. I'm adding a big pressure now, and I make the difference between finger and shadow. So you repeat the same layers, depending how dark you want to go. So very hard work, as you can see, but I'm doing steps by steps so I can go close with the reference photo. I'm starting with the blending part, so using blending stump number 1, I blend this part of the lace close with the finger. In this way I can blur it a little bit and I can make them realistic. My way for blend, you can see small circles and dotting, lines only when necessary. Now we're staying on blending stump, so I can add gradient tone on the finger. So I'm starting now to shade before to add the lace material design. So for this I'm going on 8B grade and soft brush this time. How to shade this? Very soft on the paper, looking for details and for the shadows. Of course I need to make sure for the highlights as well. Again, working layers so we can draw the perfect skin. Now very soft with soft brush is about this. Is a makeup brush. I'm going very light. And I'm using the same technique as I use on a nose or the cheeks. Always, if you remember, if you have to draw the skin first and after that eyebrow. As well is the same thing for the materials or lace if you're drawing. Shade the fingers, skin or whatever you're drawing, and after this you're coming with soft details. But before to do the details we need to shade the skin. So I'm going by small circles and I'm looking for shadows now. As you can see I'm going by proportion, small parts, so I can shade very soft and very well. I need to make sure I don't miss anything. After I'm using 8B grade mechanical pencil, I come in with soft brush, and as you can see, we can draw realistic finger skin. Now, on the fingers we don't need to add too much details, because it will be covered by lace, so only a few shadows make the portrait realistic. So don't forget to add shadows and highlights on your drawing, make your portrait realistic, because the details are everything. Now I need to shadow everything, all fingers, and I'll carry on with HB grade and soft brush, following the reference photo and looking for the shadows. I'm adding a little bit shadow where the finger wrist is, and when I finish with the shade, I need to come in with the details. I will show you how I draw the details for the lace, very easy way. But as I told you, I have 8B grade just in case we need to repair something. Also, you can add the shadows even with blending stump if you like, but I prefer to add shadows using soft brush. I'm going lighter so I can make the difference between finger and lace. Now I'm coming with soft brush. My way to add shadows on the fingers is starting from the dark to light. Always is from the dark to light. I swapped with mechanical pencil HB grade and I finished the side of the globe where the cotton is. So following the reference photo, I'm drawing the line which is the side of the globe. Of course, I'm looking for shape of the hands in the same time because I need to know where to draw the lace. And we repeat the same steps as I did on the top. We start to shade by circles to fill in the part of the lace. If you need to draw dark tone, and if you're working with 4B grade, if you see it doesn't work, just change the grade and go on 8B grade on the last grade in your set. Or if you have standard muslin graph, you can use 12 grade. And repeat the same steps, you will see the dark tone changing. For example, I need darker, and because I don't want to press with the pencil, the mechanical pencil, I can block the refill. To be not necessary to press with that, I'm changing on 8B grade. Of course, very good sharp. I can add dark tone easier. I'm adding dry brush for this time. If you remember, for the dark tone, always be using dry brush. And I'm coming with 8B grade, the last grade, and I just draw some dots, very small dots, outside of the outline, make the realistic lace material. Now we know where the cotton's starting. I'm adding eraser, Tombow Mono Zero eraser, to add some highlights. If it's necessary, I can work with electric eraser for dotting and also jelly roll. For me, the details are very important, so I'm going close with the reference photo as I can. Let's see what's happened with these details and shadows if I blend. So I'm coming with soft brush now, and I blend everyone. In this way we make them blurry, and we can give the shape of the hands also. My way for blend is small circles, move the brush everywhere. Also I will blend a little bit inside of the palm. I'm gonna help now a little bit, staying on 4B but very light, on the lines into the palm. As you can see, I'm still working in layers, so I can draw the shape of the hands, same as reference photo. Remember, if you're working with graphite pencil, don't forget to cover your drawing. And now I draw inside of the palm, looking for the shape of the hand. As you can see, I'm going by shade, keeping the pencil flat. In this way, the pencil don't let me to press on the paper. What is my way to add gradient in the palm? So using 8B grade, very light, I'm shade by layers. I need darker inside of the palm and lighter outside. We need to draw the shadows and the shape of the hand. And for the last time, before to finish, we come in with details of the lace and we draw the design. And this time I have to deal with a bigger part of the shade, so I'm going on toilet paper now, or I can use a bigger soft brush. I'm using toilet paper like this, and from the dark side I'm coming to shade inside, building very soft gradient on the paper. In this way we can fill with the graphite, preparing the skin for work. Of course, for highlights I will show you how I'm working with highlights using eraser by dotting. So now we're staying on shadows to finish the part of the hand. I'm adding the details by dotting to make the design. And for this I'm using 8B grade, very good sharp pencil, and I'm just dotting where I need the details. As you can see, my way is first time I'm going light, of course always working layers, and I'm just adding a bit pressure on the pencil so I can make darker, as in reference photo is. Just a few dots and we can draw realistic design, we can draw realistic lace groove design. I repeat the same steps from now till I finish with the design and finish the design of the lace groove. I'm adding a bit blending stump over so I can blend a bit to make the lace realistic, and same as reference photo. I'm adding a bit dark tone on the bottom of the glove, looking for shadows. I'm staying on 8B grade. I can blend using cotton buds or soft brush. But as you can see, I'm going very light. I'm not pressing with a pencil so I can build a gradient. So guys, remember, when I have to draw darker, I'm not take any other grade, I'm jump straight away on 8B grade. In this way we don't need too much time to draw and shadowing. I'm coming to blend this with soft brush, and I'm coming from the dark to light. Add some shadows inside of the palm. Now the most important part starting which is highlighting. How I highlight? I'm using Tombow Mono Zero eraser and following the reference photo, dotting and lining very soft, so I can imitate this lace blue. For this part of highlights, I'm using Tombow Mono Zero eraser. As you've seen before, for the skin nose, I use Faber Castell eraser because it's about the dotting. Now I need to lining. As you can see, Tombow Mono Zero eraser is perfect for that. Now for the last part of this lace group, I'm adding the last touch of highlights, which is shiny. We're working on a shiny part. I'm working with Jelly Roll, which transform in hyper-realistic drawing. Following the reference photo, of course, we're checking for all necessary extra highlights. If you remember, I'm using this Jelly Roll when I draw watery eyes, so I recommend to everyone, that's very good stuff. Just dotting and you make pure white. And as you can see, we can dotting very easy over black pencil or dark graphite. I use this to the end of the nails for maximum effect of highlighting. We need to draw the jewels, 2 rings, so we're gonna use a few colors of yellow to make them gold. Only 2 rings to draw, so I'm starting with pale sage. It's a big green color. I'm going very light with this. And also I need to make sure don't combine with graphite pencil to don't become black. And I'm going on yellow ochre. This gives me a gold texture. Just a few details. And we make this ring realistic looking. Because it doesn't look like gold yet. I'm changing now and I'm going on gold. That's really perfect for drawing gold. As you can see, to achieve this type of gold, I did in 3 layers. And I'm coming with all necessary details. And because it's about the jewels, the rings, they need to be shiny. So the last step, I'm coming with Jelly Roll. If you remember, this helped me to shine very easy jewels or rings. As you can see, I can dotting very soft and small, very small dots. All colored pencils will be on description. Scroll down in description on YouTube channel and you will find all colored pencils name. And we're going on the bottom to finishing the arm. As you can see guys, I'm using 8B grade for the final part of shade. I'm looking for shadows and I'm working in layers. And also, as you can see, I build a gradient. Now you know my way to build a gradient. Just repeat the layers. Remember, the second layer we shade only half. The third layer we shading only core part of the drawing. But after first layer, remember we're coming with toilet paper and we shade this very soft. I'm using toilet paper like this. And I'm going very soft circles, following the reference photo and looking for the shadows. Of course we need highlights as well, so we'll add the highlights to the end of the work. Now we prepare the skin under the lace sleeve. So now I'm repeat the layer and I'll build a gradient. As you can see, I need a bit darker in the middle and also on the outside. So I'm coming one more layer very soft and I'm stopping on half part of the drawing. The second part of the shade, I'm going to use a big brush, soft one, who help me for smoothing the paper. And I'm going to shadowing on this part as well, and I meet with the white and highlights in the middle. That's 8B grade. And as you can see, I can shade easily with this as well. Now I'm not using toilet paper, I'm using this brush. And I'm going from dark to light. Actually, I'm adding the graphite from the line inside of the hand. It's a normal makeup brush, very soft and helpful for skin drawing. And I'm going slowly to the other side, and in that way we finish the hand. Now we need to put the highlights. I'm checking for the way of the cloth. It's not straight, so I need to make sure and draw the highlights as the sleeve is. As you can see guys, now the position of highlighting changing, and I'm going a bit crossover so I can make the perfect design of the lace sleeve. I'm using Tombow Mono Zero eraser with a round refill. I just sharp a little bit on the top, and as you can see I can erase very easily over the graphite pencil. Now where the shadows are, as you can see, I'm losing a bit eraser into this to make the perfect effect of lace sleeve. Always clean your eraser when you work with eraser, and also the paper with a big brush. And down in the bottom as well, I just erase same as bricks in a building every time I'm coming half of this part, so I can let the design of the lace sleeve realistic. Coming with blending stump now, and I blend soft all these lines, and the crossover ones make this a little bit blurry. My way to blend is just touching the lines very soft using #1 blending stump. And for the final touch, guys, as I did on the glove, I'm coming with jelly roll. Help me to make all extra highlights, just dotting, following the reference photo. I'm checking for highlight to make this drawing hyper realistic. As you can see, you don't need too many suppliers, guys, to draw hyper realistic. Important is how to use them in a right way. So that's why I'm here to teaching you how I use in right way my suppliers to drawing masterpieces. If you want to become a professional artist, subscribe on my channel if you're first time, and don't forget about the bell notification for more videos. So that's my way to drawing, guys. Thank you very much for followers. Thank you very much for subscribe. Thank you very much for like and shares. Hope you like this tutorial, hope you enjoy it, and hope it's easy to learn. I do my best to explain everything you need to know about realistic drawing. And of course, don't forget to enjoy on my group. I'm admin on Graphite Pencil by Raul Art, IG Raul_UK08, Raul Art 5 on TikTok. In next tutorial, guys, as you can see, we need to draw green and dark green jewels. This was tutorial for how to draw realistic lace, gloves and sleeve. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye bye.